Hello, my name is Isaac, and today I am playing Pantlaza, Sun Favored. This deck is all about casting big flashy dinosaurs, which then, with the commander's ability, let you discover into more dinosaurs or more value pieces. The deck generates consistent value by being able to discover into another card every single time a dinosaur enters the battlefield, once per turn.
I'm Thomas. Today I'll be playing the First Sliver. This commander generates value by chaining cascade triggers from sliver to sliver. Slivers are the pinnacle of tribal decks, with each sliver giving its abilities to the hive. And after this video, be sure to check out our deck techs, where we go in depth and break down what makes these two decks tick. They will be linked in the description below. Alright. You ready to go?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna play a land for turn, and I'll pass.
I will drop a forest. And pass.
Alright, I will draw for turn. I will an island as my land for turn. And then I'll tap 2, take 1 for mana confluence, and then I will play a mana weft sliver and pass.
Draw for turn. Drop a plains and play a Sylvan Library.
Yep.
Pass.
Untap and draw. Play a Watery Grave, my land for turn. Untapped. Actually, I'm gonna have that enter tapped. I will tap 3 to play a Muscle Sliver, losing 1 for mana confluence. And then I will go to combat and swing for 2.
I'll take 2.
I will pass turn.
Untap. Let's take a look at the top 3. I'm going to take 2 cards, taking 4.
Yep.
I'll drop a mountain. I'll tap 2. I'll play a Nature's Lore. Just grab a basic forest, untapped. I'll tap 2 and play a Rampant Growth.
Yep.
I will search up a plains and pass.
Alright. I will untap and draw for turn. I'll play a swamp as my land for turn. Then I will tap here for a blue, here for a black, tap mana confluence for a red, losing 1 life, and then green and white. And I will play Sliver Hive Lord. And that'll be my turn.
Good.
I'll pass.
Untap, take a look at the top 3. I think I'll just grab one of them. No, I'm greedy. I'll take 2. I'll play a brush land as my land for turn.
Seems reasonable.
And I think I'm going to excise the imperfect on your Sliver Hive Lord.
Alright. I will incubate 5. Exile.
And then I will go ahead and pass turn. And on your upkeep,
yep,
I will Beast Within your Mana Weft Sliver.
Alright. I will get a 3/3 Beast. And I will draw for turn. Tough. I'm going to tap here for a red. 1. 2 more. Play a Spiteful Sliver.
Pretty good.
I will go to combat and swing for 2.
I'll take 2.
And I'll pass. Bit of a misplay there, but it's alright.
Untap. Now look at the top 3. I'll grab one of those cards.
Mm-hmm.
We'll drop a tapped Temple Garden.
Alright.
And then I'll tap 5 and play Pantlaza. On ETB, I will discover 4. Exiling a Curator of Sun's Creation, and I will cast that off the Discover.
Yep.
And then I will pass turn.
Alright. I will untap and draw for turn. I will go to combat.
Okay.
Tap these. Transform my incubator token.
Yep.
I will swing for 2 with Muscle Sliver, 5 with the Phyrexian token, and 3 with the Beast.
I think I'll block the Muscle Sliver with the Curator of Sun's Creation and the Beast with Pantlaza.
Alright. On damage, I'll have a Spiteful Sliver trigger for the damage dealt to Muscle Sliver, so I'll deal 3 damage to you. And then...
And then I'll take 5.
Yep, and then Muscle Sliver and Beast will die. And post-combat main, I will tap 2 losing 1 for mana confluence. Play an Azorius Signet. And I'll pass.
Alright, I'll untap and look at the top 3. Grab 2.
Yep.
Mountain as my land for turn. I'll tap 6 to play Dinosaurs on a spaceship. When it enters the battlefield, I will discover 7.
Yep. Tough.
I'll cast the Gruul Signet. And then for Curator of Sun's Creation, I will discover 7 again.
Yep.
Alright. I'll tap 2 and play the Great Henge.
Yep, pretty good.
I will tap the Great Henge, gaining 2 life to play a 3 visit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will go ahead and move to combat.
Alright.
I will swing with Pantlaza for 5 and Curator of Sun's Creation for 3. And Pantlaza has Vigilance for Dinosaurs on the spaceship.
I will take 8. And 5 Commander.
After that, I will go ahead and pass turn.
Untap and draw. I will go to combat. Swing 2 and swing 5.
Alright. I think I'll block Spiteful Sliver with Pantlaza, and I'll block the Phyrexian with Avacyn's Pilgrim.
Alright. On damage, I'll get a Spiteful Sliver trigger, and I'll deal 5 damage to you. And then
Down to 13.
Spiteful Sliver will die. Post combat, I'll tap Swamp to tap the Azorius Signet, tap Mana Confluence, and tap Island, losing 1 for Mana Confluence, and I will play a Wrath of God.
I figured that was coming, yeah.
After that, I will go ahead and pass turn.
I'll untap and take a look at the top 3 here. I'll grab 2 of them.
Yep. Greedy.
I am. Go ahead and drop my land for turn.
Oh boy. Should be
Tap
interesting.
10, floating 1 for a Zakama.
Alright.
When he enters the battlefield, I will untap all my lands.
Yep.
I'll be floating a green.
Mm-hmm.
And when he ETBs, I will draw for Great Hen, and he'll get a counter.
Yep.
I'll tap 3, gaining 2 for the Great Hen. I'll play Grix Uprising.
Yep.
When it enters the battlefield, I will draw for Zakama. Then I'll tap 7 for Pantlaza.
Seems
When
reasonable.
Pantlaza enters... Sorry?
I said seems reasonable.
Yeah, when Pantlaza enters, it will get a counter for Great Henge, and I'll draw for Grix Uprising.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will discover 5.
What the board state you got now?
Seems good. When that enters, I will draw for Grix Uprising and for Great Henge, and it will get a counter.
Yep.
I will top things off with the Farseek, grabbing my Triome, and pass.
Alright. I will untap and draw. I'll play a land for turn. I will tap this swamp, tap the Azorius Signet, tap this for a green, this for a red, a blue and white, and then tap this for a black, one for Mana Confluence, and I will play the First Sliver. On cast, I will Cascade. Into a Hibernation Sliver. That'll be my turn.
Untap, take a look at the top 3. I will just grab 1. Mountain is my land for turn.
Mhm.
Tap 2, gaining 2 with the Great Henge.
Yep.
I'll play Lightning Greaves.
I think I'm probably dead here.
I'll play a Temple Altasaur. When he enters, he will get a counter, and I will draw for Great Henge and Rising. Actually, just for Great Henge.
Yeah, I think I'm dead on board.
It's likely. On to the next.
Yeah, on to the next. That, Excise the Imperfect and then Beast Within really crippled my ability to do anything there.
I was hoping that would slow you down.
Sure did.
Um,
I'm gonna have
kind of
to.
bad, but it's got my colors, so I'm gonna keep.
Alright, I'll keep this one. I will drop down Arid Nesta for turn, and I'll pass. And
Draw
then
for turn.
on your turn, I will crack my Arid Nesta.
Sacred Foundry and pass.
Fine. Queen's Tower. Then I shuffle, and I will untap and draw for turn. I will play Steam Vents. Taking 2. And I'll pass.
Untap and draw. Drop a forest and pass.
I will draw for turn. Play a Breeding Pool. Tapped. And pass. Got quite the game going on here.
Turn. Battlefield Forge and pass.
Untap, draw. Land for turn is going to be island. To tap the island for a preordain. Try 2, then draw. Something like that. And I will draw. And then I will tap 2 for Azorius Signet, and I'll pass turn.
Alright. I will draw. X. I will move to end step, and I'll have to discard the hand size. And pass.
I'll untap and draw. I will tap 4. Actually, I'm gonna tap 5 and then play a Synapse Sliver. And I'll pass.
On your end step,
Mhm.
I will Swords to Plowshares it.
Yep. And I will gain 3.
Then I'll untap and draw. I'll tap 2 for a Swift Footboots and pass.
I'll untap and draw. I will tap 5 and play the First Sliver. I will cascade. Into Simic Signet. And then at the bottom. And that'll be my turn.
On your end step, I will pass
Oh my
exile.
gosh. Oh man. That's tough.
I'll untap and draw, and pass.
I will find a island. I'll shuffle. Untap. Draw. Tap 1 for a soul ring. Seven. For First Sliver again. I will cascade. I will not cast that. So this will go to the bottom. And I'll pass turn.
Alright, I will draw for turn, and pass turn.
I will untap and draw. Play a land for turn. You're getting really unlucky here, I feel like.
Yeah.
I will tap 4. Play a Pantlaza.
Okay.
And I will go to combat.
Mhm.
And I'll swing for 7.
I'll take 7.
And I will draw for Pantlaza. Post combat, I will tap for a red. Here for a white. And play a Cloud Shredder Sliver. And I will cascade. And I will not cast Path to Exile. Just gonna here for a second. Send all those to the back bottom. And I will pass.
I will draw, and I will move to end step, discarding.
Wow.
An Natali, and pass.
I'll untap and draw for turn. I will tap here for green, tap here, soul ring, tap 2 of my signets for 5. And I will play a Night Sliver. I will cascade. Play Guardian Project.
Not too shabby.
Indeed.
Wish I had some of that.
Then I will go ahead and go to combat.
You will draw for Guardian Project for the Might Sliver.
Oh yeah, you're right. Appreciate it. Now I will go to combat. And I will swing all. That will be,
Alright,
they
so
all
it's
get
gonna
plus
be
2 plus
9,
2.
13, 16.
Yep. And I will draw 3 cards for Pantlaza. Post combat, I will here, here, play a Demir Signet. Then I'll tap an island for a Gale Rider Sliver. I will draw for Guardian Project.
You got any 0-cost cards in your deck?
I don't, so I will shuffle for Cascade. And go to end step and pass turn.
There it is.
Let's go.
I think it is too little too late.
A little late, but
You have a counter spell in hand. I'll play Bronzebeak Foragers.
I will play Counterspell.
Alright, you got it.
Yeah.
I kept a 3-lander on the draw. And
Yeah, and what? How many turns was that? Like
too many?
7 turns. You didn't draw a land or something?
Yeah, that's magic, baby. This one's all lands.
This one's no lands. I will mulligan.
Alright, I think I can keep this.
This is very risky, but
This is alright.
I don't want to go to 6, so I will keep.
Alright, I will kick things off with a forest. And the beautiful birds of paradise and pass.
I will draw for turn. I will play a City of Brass, and I'll pass.
Untap and draw. Rootbound Crag and play an Arcane Signet. And a 3 visits, running my Triome. And
Okay.
pass.
I will draw for turn. I will play a Hollow Fountain turn and lose 2 life. Tap 2, losing 1 for City of Brass. Play a Muscle Sliver, and I'll pass.
Untap and draw. Drop down a mountain. Tap 5 for Pantlaza.
Turn 3
I
Pantlaza,
will
pretty good.
discover 4. Let's see what we get.
Ooh, tough.
I will go ahead and put that into my hand.
Okay.
And pass turn.
I'll untap and draw. I will play a land for turn. I think I'm gonna go ahead and tap 3, losing 1 for City of Brass, and I will play Spiteful Sliver, and I'll pass.
Okay. I think on your end step.
Yep.
I will path to exile the Spiteful Sliver.
I will search for a basic land. Finding a forest.
My turn. I'll untap and draw. I'll drop a forest as my land for turn. I'll tap 6 and play a Regal Behemoth. When he enters the battlefield, I will become the monarch.
Seems pretty good.
And whenever I tap a land for mana while I'm the monarch, add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool. I will tap the Jetmir's Garden and play a Lightning Greaves. Equip the Lightning Greaves to the Regal Behemoth.
Yep.
And also discover 5. Not miss that trigger.
Yeah.
Which will be a Grook's Uprising, and I will draw. Following that, I will go ahead and just pass the turn. And on my end step, I'll draw a card for the Monarch.
Yep. I'll untap and draw. I will play a land for turn. I think I'm going to tap for 5, losing 1 life for City of Brass, and I will play the First Sliver.
Alright.
I will cascade into a Siphon Sliver. And that'll be my turn.
Untap and draw. I'm going to go ahead and tap 3. I think, yeah. I'll tap 3, making 6 mana.
Okay.
For the Regal Behemoth. And I will... Alright, I'm tripping. Okay, I only need to tap 2.
Yep.
I'll play the Great Henge.
Alright.
I'll tap for 6. And I'll play Dinosaurs on a Spaceship. When it enters, I will draw for Grook's Uprising, and it will get a counter, and it'll draw for Great Henge.
Yep.
Okay. And then I will discover 8. Alright, I'll get the Tranquil Frill back. When he enters, I will draw for Great Henge and he will get a counter.
Yep.
And then I will go ahead and tap Arcane Signet for a green. And I will choose to gain 4 life.
Alright.
I will move to equip Lightning Greaves to Dinosaurs on a Spaceship.
Yep.
Eat 8 First Sliver, eh?
Indeed.
I'll go to combat.
Yep.
I will swing with Dinosaurs on a Spaceship for 8.
I think I'm going to take 8.
Sure. After that, I'll go ahead and pass turn.
Untap and draw. I'm going to tap 5, losing 1 for City of Brass. I will play a Sliver Hive Lord.
Alright. I think in response to that.
Yep.
Let's see what the cascade hits actually.
Yep. Cascade. Signet.
Okay. In response to that, I guess I will tap for 3. And I will Beast Within, targeting the First Sliver.
Okay. This will go to deck bottom. I think I'm gonna pass.
Alright, I'll untap and draw. Mountain is my land for turn. I'll tap for 8, gaining 2 for Great Henge. I'll play a Gulta Stampede Tyrant.
Yep.
So I'll have a few triggers. I will draw for Grook's Uprising. I will get a counter and draw. And then I will discover 14.
That's tough.
When that enters, I will draw. And then I will have the Gulta Stampede Tyrant trigger.
Yep.
For that, I
Yeah,
will
I
put
think
in
that's
Apex
game.
Ultisaur, Regisaur Alpha, Topiary Stomper, and a Gisheth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GG's.
GG's.